Hi, I'm Garrick. I love to spend time outside, but I do not love dealing with bugs. As important as these little guys and gals are, I don't want them on me, especially ticks, which can carry Lyme and other diseases. And when it comes to tick prevention tips, I go to the experts. Speaking of experts, hi Maddie.
Hi Garrick.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name's Maddie. I'm an instructor with LL Bean's Outdoor Discovery programs, so I have a lot of experience getting people comfortable in the outdoors.
Great, let's get to it. So Maddie, what's special about these clothes?
Well, Garrick, you might be able to keep ticks off of you by wearing tick-repellent clothing. It's so easy. You simply put on the clothes and it can help to deter or kill ticks before they get to your skin.
Cool, so how does that work?
Well, these LL Bean insect shields and no-fly zone clothes have permethrin. Permethrin is a synthetic version of a natural bug repellent that's produced by chrysanthemums, and it's built right into the fabric. It's an effective bug repellent, and it can last for up to 70 washings. You can spray permethrin on clothing yourself, following all the instructions and warnings on the label. But you have to be diligent. It can be hard to apply it evenly, and it won't last as long as the factory-treated clothing.
These look like they'll keep out a lot of bugs.
Yeah, exactly. When you're choosing clothing, you want to go for long sleeves and long pants. The less exposed skin, the better. You should also consider light-colored clothing because it'll be easier to see the ticks.
Okay, and for any skin that you can't cover?
You're going to want to use insect repellent. The CDC recommends using EPA-registered insect repellents with any of these ingredients. DEET, picaridin, IR3535, oil of lemon eucalyptus, paramethane diol, or 2-undecanone.
Okay, so that's long sleeves, pants, insect repellent clothing, and insect repellent.
You got it. Combine all of those pieces of gear together and you should have a pretty good shield against ticks and other bugs.
Right on. Let's gear up. So we're ready to head outside, right?
Almost. Your tick repellent clothing is going to be a lot more effective if the ticks can't get up underneath it. So when you're heading outside, you want to tuck your pants into your socks. You can also take your long sleeves and pull the cuff up your forearm so it's nice and tight.
Okay, so this clothing and spray can deter ticks from getting on us, but how do we avoid running into ticks in the first place?
Well, ticks love areas like brush, tall grasses, leaf litter, and overgrown trails. So it's best to avoid those places and stay on the mowed, cleared trails so they have fewer places to hide. Every time you go inside, you should do a full check on yourself and your pets as soon as possible. Make sure that you pay close attention to some of ticks' favorite hiding spots, like in your hair, behind your ears, around your waist, and behind your knees.
So what am I looking for in a tick check? What do ticks actually look like?
Well, there's many different types of ticks. A few that commonly bite humans are the black-legged or deer tick. It's an orange-brown with dark legs and about 1/8 of an inch long. We also have the Lone Star ticks. They're reddish-brown, they have a white dot on their back, and they're about 1/4 of an inch long. And lastly, there's the American dog ticks. They're mottled dark brown, they're flat and oval, and about 1/4 of an inch long.
Ugh, I don't want any of those on me. What do I do if I find one?
Well, if you find one on you that hasn't bitten you yet, you can simply go outside and brush it off.
And if it has bitten me?
Ticks can be easy to remove with fine-tipped tweezers. For specific instructions on how to identify and remove ticks, and for more information about ticks and tick-borne diseases, you can visit the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's website at cdc.gov/ticks. For more outdoor tips, visit our Get Outside guide at llbean.com/outside. We'll see you out there.